Hello, Darren here, the creator. Hold on. You know who I am. You know my name. My name is Darren. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Oh, there are so many great films, aren't there? So many great films about names. But anyway, I'm Darren. You know that. The Creative Minimalist. And you know the website. The links to the website are on my tummy. No, they're down below, in the comments section. I've not been feeling too well again. Oh, summer colds. What's the problem with summer colds? No problem, actually, because it means lots of tablets with caffeine in and extra strong coffee with caffeine in. You think I talk a lot normally? Just you wait and see. Oh dear, it's really been one of those weeks. I might start coughing. I hope I don't start coughing. I've got my cough sweets handy just in case. What have I been doing? I did have a little. I showed you before. I had a bigger Moleskine chapters book, and I captured everything. I tried to do a brain dump and capture all my projects and ideas. That wasn't really working. I wasn't referring back to it. And obviously, if a system isn't working, don't use it. And so what I've been doing this week was, I mentioned last week about the whole color coding thing. So Creative Minimalist, which is a whole branding thing, Ticket to Write, my How to Write thing, This Temple Leader, my music, Planarchy, the planning and stickers stuff that I do, then Spirit and Physical, which is personal, Admin, which is general, Freelance, which is the freelance work I do, Social, I just added Social and Mental, but basically that's getting out and about from outside my office, which is small. Yeah. And Mental, which is learning stuff. I'm using at the moment an app called Drops on the phone, and I'm trying to learn Chinese. Dao, that's about the only word I can remember. Oh no, Tang. I'm learning food bits in Chinese. It's fun. It's fun, put it that way. It keeps me off the streets. But anyway, I mentioned that about the colour coding things, and I also had all my projects in my, put it back again, look, my bigger Moleskine chapters book. It wasn't working, so what I did was look, all the Creative Minimalists, all this templating, all the Ticket to Write and all Planarchy, I've started to pour everything into the bullet journal. Now the idea here is that each of these individual things will be migrated into the daily or monthly tasks so that I can capture them. What I needed to do was get it all out of my head, all out of somewhere or other, capture it here so that it could be used. That's the plan. That's what I'm sticking to. It may work, it may not, I don't know. But things are still excuse me. Things are still going on very well. Although I do need to do my weekly review because we're actually already here at the moment. Here, look, I haven't filled in any of it. I blame that on the nice weather because I actually sat outside feeling unwell. I sat outside yesterday and did a little bit of reading in the sunshine, which is very nice. But it does mean I've got to fill in everything. I'm trying to wind everything up at the end of August here. Tidy everything up neatly. Look, Planarchy stickers. You can have them too. You can have them too. Only a couple of pounds to download digital stickers. For September, because I've got quite a lot going on in September. And looking forward to September quite a lot at the moment. But that's what I've been doing. So it was capturing everything, making sure I've got everything. I was feeling, I don't know. It might have been because I was slightly unwell, or it might have been because I was feeling overwhelmed with things. Now, if I'm overwhelmed, it means I've not got everything out of my head. And so I wanted to get everything out of my head. I did my new moon intentions thing tied in with the solar eclipse, which was quite interesting. Yeah, solar eclipse, everything was in shadow, the sun and the moon. I thought that was quite interesting. I did anyway. I find lots of simple things interesting. So what have I been doing? I was making some cards. So I've made some cards out of some of the Zeniki stickers. So I've got those cards. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those. If you order something from the Planarchy shop on Etsy, you may well end up with little things. I always bang in a few little extras. I do. I put in a few little extras. I seem to be making my own junk journals again. I'm not sure why. I think it was just an excuse to use D. But I'm becoming obsessed with shapes, circles, or not incomplete circles. It was interesting because I did this quite a while back, these incomplete circles, and then I watched oh dear, come on brain, what's the film called? I watched the film Arrival. Watched the film Arrival, and the heptapods, and the way they speak, and the way they communicated, throwing those shapes, which were circular, and they looked a bit circular, cross between circles and fractals, I suppose. And so I've been doodling. I've been doodling similar sort of shapes all week since then, but I was already sort of quite taken aback by them. It meant sort of returning to the Delusions journal that I've been using, but sort of just drawing these sort of, I love the shapes. Look, I've even started doing backgrounds and things, but just drawing and playing with those sort of shapes, incomplete circles and things, just playing with bits and pieces. So I've been doing that a lot. Doodling and playing around with art and things, and look, I even started playing with some acrylics on a board. Look, I've been very arty indeed. My Moleskine journal is still going, adding little bits and pieces. I quite like the word samsara, so I'm gonna muck around with that. How long's a piece of string? So that journal, I'm using that journal more and more, and look, it's almost finished. Look at that, how chunky is that? Can you get a better chunky journal than that? That's what we all strive for, isn't it, journalers and planners? We like the chunky. What else have I made? Been making more. I made a sort of junk journal as well, which could end up on the Etsy store. It's not quite finished yet, but that's quite nice. I made a couple of Midori Traveler's Notebook inserts. They're dot grid ones. One's hand sewn and one's stapled. Again, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. They will probably end up on the shop. At some point. But anyway, that's what I've been up to. Very pleased with sort of pulling everything together and getting stuff out of my head. I just now need to feel completely better. I'll take that in a minute, in a little while, this afternoon perhaps, I don't know. But I found I was overwhelmed, and getting stuff out of my head is always the best thing to do. So that's my little tip again. Get the stuff out of your head and onto paper, into a list, and then trust the list as you move forward. That's it. I'm gonna go drink more coffee, take more cold tablets, and probably cough like mad as soon as this video finishes. But until next time, I shall be back. This is Darren, the Creative Minimalist, saying I shall see you soon, and keep planning your way, because your way is the only way that works for you. Stay safe, love you lots, bye bye.